This week, a popular comedian went viral.
Here.
Shane
Gillis.
Yes, he has a podcast.
Hilarious, yes.
For predicting the entire Drake fiasco 5 years in advance. But this is not the first time a comedian has tried to warn us about things to come. Here's 3 times where comedians tried to warn us about the future. The last 2 weeks, the hottest trending topic online has been the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar beef. One particular angle that has resonated with the audience is allegations of PDF activity.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1.
In the midst of old footage coming to light of awkward moments Drake has had with teens.
Your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you?
There's a 2019, I guess he does a podcast. 2019, him and his guy, who's his co-host, I guess, are on the podcast, and he randomly comes out. You know, Aaron already dug it up. Randomly in 2019, he comes out, they're talking about Epstein, then R. Kelly, and he says, I'm gonna just say this right now, in 5 years, they're getting Drake. He's like, yo, that's the word out about this guy.
A clip of Shane Gillis showcased the problem Drake has had behind the scenes.
R. Kelly got away.
That reminds me, I do want to say this. I want to be on the record. Drake's going to be, he's on that R. Kelly tip.
You think so?
Drizzy Drake likes him young.
What?
He does. It's somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you got to say something. Like, remember Louis, that whole thing?
Yeah.
And like, we knew about that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I don't know.
And then predicting the outcome.
Drizzy Drake's into the young ones. He's going to get got in the next 5 years.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Love me some Drizzy Drake, dude.
This clip was from 2019, which means Shane got it down even to the years.
To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubbs don't.
Interestingly enough, he wasn't the only comic to foreshadow this. On Twitter, a clip from a comic named Alyssa Petite went viral where she spoke some similar things about the Canadian rap star.
You guys like Drake? I love Drake, man. I loved Drake for so long. Like, I had these long aspiring dreams to be the sole writer, producer, director of Drake the musical. They're gonna be running through the 6 with his woes. Big streamers. I mean, with that one, no one saw Drake's most recent album art with all the pregnant emojis and thought that's ironic considering he's used to going for women too young to impregnate. No one thought that. No one knows where I'm going with this. Do you guys not read Deep Google? Get on Deep Google. Drake is known for renting out like 5-star restaurants completely out and then taking that little girl, Millie Bobby Brown, 11 from Stranger Things, out on solo dates. Yeah, dude, he's preying on Billie Eilish. Drake is a pedophile. Right? Look at her mouth. She's making the mouth that Billie Eilish made in that hotel room. No, it's true.
Drake has recently been hit with a barrage of accusations stemming from unclaimed children.
Oh my God, someone said with every rap beef, Drake has a new child magically appear.
To housing sex offenders.
And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
But the PDF accusations are the ones that he will have a difficult time shaking.
How old are you?
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
But wait, before we go further in this video, please do me one small favor and apply pressure to that subscribe button. Yes, apply pressure to that subscribe button. In the 2000s, an edgy, unfiltered comedian from Boston will go on to set many trends, some not to be picked up for many years. One movement that he took a huge part in is the right for freedom of speech. Patrice O'Neal became a Fox News pundit where he would frequently position himself as a spokesperson for freedom of speech.
In context of a comic, you should be able to explore any words you want to say. He messed up.
Even in times when it meant he had to protect the rights of those he didn't agree with.
Did the CBS and NBC do the right thing?
No. What are they accomplishing after 2 weeks? And what are they accomplishing? What are y'all trying
Go
to
after him. But
accomplish?
either way, you don't find anything wrong with those comments?
It's something wrong with the comments, but you act like Don Imus and Kramer are like malignant spots.
What he saw as a future where people would get canceled for the slightest of things.
But listen, if we start challenging that word, right, and we start to try to ban the word nappy-headed, right, let me ask you, how? Who's going to suffer in the long run? It ain't going to be white people. You don't say nappy-headed on a regular basis in the street. I might.
Around 100 people have protested outside Netflix headquarters over the broadcast of a comedy special by Dave Chappelle.
He's addressing the protests over his new stand-up special and his comments about the transgender community.
What he predicted is the current day where comedians will get canceled for jokes about those from different demographics from them, and tweets and podcasts from years prior.
Funny what I
to
say
say nappy-headed
was it funny?
Is hilarious.
Would it be different if a black person said it?
Of course. I can say nappy-headed day. But I want to be able to call white girls straight-headed hoe anytime I feel like it. Anytime.
And would you?
Of course.
Tracy Morgan says he's sorry for his anti-gay rant during a recent comedy show in Tennessee.
A Saturday Night Live shakeup. The show firing one of its new cast members before he even appeared on the broadcast. This comes after past racist remarks surfaced.
News coming down on Monday, comic Shane Gillis out at SNL after just a few days amid a firestorm of criticism.
Though Patrice O'Neal will go on to set many trends, the one that a lot will remember him for is protecting freedom of speech.
I think the nation is just tired. There's a new mood in the nation.
What nation?
The nation. You know what? We're tired of things that are just
Is this the nation, this paper, and you? I'm not the nation. I'm just speaking for me.
You know what? People are feeling a new sense of entitlement.
Who are these people? What
we have the same problem that Opie and Anthony does. You can't say just anything on the air.
In 2014, a popular comedian named Hannibal Buress would perform at an underwhelming show in Philadelphia.
Has the fucking smuggest old black man public persona that I hate.
This is where he would tell the joke that would rock the world.
Has the fucking smuggest old black man public persona that I hate. Skits on TV. Pull your...
The fall from grace of a living American legend 50 years in the making. Bill Cosby's alleged questionable behavior had gone largely unnoticed for decades. But why does it seem to have hit center stage only now? This round started off, believe it or not, as a joke.
One of Hannibal Buress's unpolished jokes will go viral, even to the point where it would take down a comedy legend.
Skits on TV. Pull your pants up, black people. I was on TV in the 80s.
Hannibal Buress decided to end his set with a riff about Bill Cosby and his past in Hollywood.
Public Teflon image. I've done this bit on stage, and people don't believe. People think I'm making it up.
A joke he had worked out before took legs of his own when someone decided to take out their phone, record it, and post it to the internet. In this set, Buress would say things like,
I can talk down to you because I had a successful sitcom. Yeah, but straight women, Bill Cosby, so kind of brings it down a couple notches.
And
I don't curse on stage, but yeah, you're a so.
Buress would go on to question how Cosby is free when you can Google these accusations and they have more results than his own name.
That shit is upsetting. If you didn't know about it, trust me. When you leave here, Google Bill Cosby rape. It's not funny. That shit has.
Well, soon after, victims would appear one by one with stories of Bill Cosby.
Back on October 16th, comedian Hannibal Buress says something that goes viral. That begins a flood of allegations from women. Less than a month later, Cosby's Twitter page asks fans to meme Cosby. The results are overwhelmingly negative and quickly taken down.
The end result would be Bill Cosby being sentenced to state penitentiary for multiple counts.
A remarkable fall in full view in that courthouse today. The 81-year-old Cosby handcuffed, being led away there. Cosby, his booking photo just in tonight, sentenced to 3 to 10 years behind bars.
Cosby would eventually be released after the prosecutor was found guilty of violating multiple rights of Bill, who is once again free in his Pennsylvania mansion.
Bill Cosby walked free today
after the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania overturned his assault conviction, leaving his accusers stunned. Cameras captured Cosby returning to his home outside Philadelphia just hours after the ruling came out. The judges pointing to a vast violation of Cosby's due process rights in the decision.
And though Burris's career would soar to new heights, his love for stand-up began to falter. Some would question if this was due to the backlash and criticism he would experience after outing Bill.
Have you completely moved past all the Cosby shit, or do you still take grief for that?
Not grief. No,
Well, now you're vindicated.
It's never grief. It was just where I would be forced to talk about it in situations I didn't want to, and also it came out the joke. And that video came out right before we were starting the rollout for my Comedy Central TV show.
Burris today has continued his journey outside of stand-up, trying his hand at rap music, where he released an album. Now, these are 3 examples where comedians tried to warn us of the future, and I'm pretty sure it's more. If you know any situations like this, please let me know in the comments section. And if you like this video, I'm sure you're gonna like my documentaries about Cat Williams, Patrice O'Neal, and Paul Mooney. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.